Hi there, your favorite inconsistent YouTuber is back again after some time, I guess. Well, today I just wanted to make a quick video about how I configure my amps and with impulse and stonebox and all the things in a easier way to the normal way, because the normal way it would be use your, let's say, a tube screamer, use an amp, and then normally people use an impulse response that they like, and they use the same impulse with different amps. But there's a different way. I mean, because when you are trying to make another amp sound as your old amp, sometimes it's difficult because knobs work in a different way, the tone stack is different in every amp, and it's a mess, you know, and it gets boring. So to make things easier, I have done this video. Well, the system here will be like this. At the beginning you will have your pedals. If you have your own pedal, perfect, you use what you would like. Then you have your Ampsim. You can be using different Ampsims here. And you have your impulse response, that in this case it will be from this guy, and because it makes something new, that is impulse responses matched to your Ampsim. So these impulses are going to make your specific Ampsim to sound in a specific tone. There are impulses for each tone. Like, for example, let's say you like the guitar tone of Brillarta, for example. Well, you have an impulse responses about the Brillarta tone, and you have impulse responses for every amp. This is crazy, really. It's really crazy, but it's real. It's a real deal. Let me show you. This is the page you can find in Facebook, and you have this link, and in this link you have these more links and here you have the ear name decoder. And this is crazy, because you have here all the amps, all these amps, you know, a very large list. With, if you have, I mean, for example, an action, you have it. You have BB Quadro, gain stage, helix, whatever. You have here audio out. Neural DSP, Mercurial, they are all here. So no matter how amp you use, that you will find here the way to match your Ampsim to the tone you're looking for. So that's it. You use your pedal, you use your Ampsim, you put the impulse response, you put, in this case I have put this Ampsim because it's very beautiful, but you can use whatever you want, and it sounds very good too. And here you have all the knobs at noon, and the gain is the only thing you have to change, because it can change with every guitar and inputs. Gain and all these things. So you will have to find the gain sweet spot, and then and then you will have this. and then you will have the amps sounding like the tone you want. And this is useful because you can use this to compare different amps, and this is really easy to do. And this is what I have done here. And now I will show you 6 different amps. They could be more, but I mean 6 is a lot for my CPU. So I will play in an old sound of mine, only the guitars in stereo with different amps. In this case, you are hearing the nollie. At this point, I will have to say if you don't have a good headphones or something like that, you won't notice the difference. The difference is really there's almost no difference, because all these amps are matched with each one with a different impulse, so they are sounding really similar, and you need something like this to get the idea of the difference. But you know, they are similar, but they have the soul, the personality, or whatever you call it, of each amp. They are not sounding the exact same. In every amp I am using, first of all, the same chain. First of all, the tube screamer. In my case, I am using this one. I like a lot. This from GrooveLab. You can purchase it for like $10. Is really cheap, and it's very good. It's the best I have used. You have the amp, and I use Hornet plugins for keeping my levels before the amp and after the amp to some levels that work well with the amps. And then I open the impulse response. So that's it. It's really easy. Another interesting thing is that you can hear different parts of the sound. So you can hear how the amp sound with single note, with 2 notes, is the clarity. But as you can hear, they sound all amazing. With this kind of impulses, they can make any amp sound crazy good. So that's my point of the video. Also, you can use this as a reference. I mean, maybe you want to use your own impulses, or maybe I don't know, your own hammer, your York, wherever. There are a lot of good impulses out there, but none of them can do this, and this is very good to quickly have the tone you want, and then maybe you can try to make the same sound with other impulses, but you have this reference, and this is crazy. This is very good, because, for example, if you want to do a cover about a group, you can search for this tone and you have it instantly, and this is crazy. But again, you can use this also as a reference and then go crazy using your own tone with your own impulses. But this is great to have how your amp could sound, and this is great. And this is everything for today, I guess. And well, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want me to make more videos like this and have a better English, just smash this like button and the subscribe button, and I will do my best. Cheers!